Hello and welcome to the SCP Foundation 05 command. What is it? Well, it's this. Well, that's part of it. There's also a spreadsheets thing, which currently does nothing, and to be fair, neither does the email. But you can open and close them, which was actually kind of difficult to do. This is a very, very early work in progress for a game. Basically, the idea is that you are an 05 level command agent, or literally the 05, because that's kind of the story I'm going with here, of the SCP Foundation. And the SCP Foundation, if you've never heard of it, there's this wiki on it. Just Google SCP Foundation, and you can just look at that. And basically, the concept is there's these dangerous and strange objects that are located throughout the world, and the SCP Foundation exists to secure, contain, and protect people from them. And this game is designed to be kind of a resource management kind of game where you discover SCPs and try to contain them and try to keep the Foundation going and try to keep people safe and try to keep the world from ending, because, you know, that can happen pretty easily in the SCP universe. So it starts out with an email program that is telling you that you've been assigned to a task force at Site 31, and you have to go there and get a briefing. And then you click Report to Site 31, and you get this, which is a status report, which gives you the backstory that leads into the beginning of the game. This game is very heavy on reading, or rather it will be, since right now it's, you know, not really a game, but it will be very heavy on reading, because a lot of what you'll be doing is you'll be reading these reports, and then you'll have buttons that say, like, you know, you could try doing this or that, and then you'll have like sliders and checkboxes and drop-down menus and all sorts of graphical interface elements to decide how to handle what you've just read, and hopefully you handle it in a good way. So for example, this one, a local law enforcement agency came across Site 31 after reports of persons entering the area. They searched it, found this horrible mess of rotting animals and skeletons. Then there was an investigation, and then some of the investigators disappeared. And then we came back and found, well, not we, but officers came back and found them huddled in a fetal position within SCP-1, aka The Room, which I'm just making up that name for right now, but you just read this, pause the video, read this, there you go. Yeah, so that's the story as it stands right now. As you can see, there's no button or anything down here. It's just a report, and when you close it, it goes away. You can't open it again. I eventually want to add a thing where you can open up old reports and look at them again, because that would be kind of cool, like, you know, a little archive or whatever, but not right now. You might have also noticed there is a clock in the bottom that is, well, it's a clock, and as time goes on, events are supposed to happen, and depending on the events, you handle things different ways or whatever. Right now that is broken. In fact, I've coded in an event system, and there's 2 or 3 events in there that are supposed to happen, but it doesn't work. For some reason, it doesn't crash or anything, like I'm not getting any error messages, but it doesn't work either, which kind of sucks, but hey, that's development. So anyhow, this is 05 command. I haven't released a demo yet because I want to release a demo when there's something to play. Because, like, Space Love, you can actually just fly around. I mean, there's not much to do. You can fly around and run out of fuel, but at least you can do something. In this game, you can click this to open an email. You can scroll down. You can click a button. You can read a report, and you can move these things around. I mean, that's not a game. That's an interface. So that is all for now. Thanks for watching. As always, see you in space.